I have a style that will beat Usyk.
All round. He has to produce. He goes again. Referee Howard Foster looks on.
I'm strong.
No idea with this too fast. Backward. Oh, big shot. Single shot.
I'm fast.
Deserving challenger.
I'm the one who could beat Usyk. So, Opetaia, a native of sunny Sydney, Australia. He's 29 years old and a southpaw. Just 2 years ago, he was still in relative obscurity fighting B-level opponents back home. But now, the undefeated Australian is a two-time world champion, wildly considered by analysts and fans alike to be the strongest fighter in his division. Watching fights featuring this Australian boxer, one can't help but compare him to the current pound-for-pound leader, Alexander Usyk. Like the Ukrainian heavyweight, Jai stands out with his high hand speed and impressive mobility. Also, like Usyk, the Australian has a strong array of punches and fights from a southpaw stance with solid technical skill. However, unlike the Ukrainian's renowned, almost superhuman endurance, Jai can't quite maintain the same pace. He often slows down in the final quarter of the fight. Yet, where Opetaia surpasses Usyk is in his knockout power. He can turn off the lights with a single blow. Even Jai's size is nearly identical to the Ukrainian heavyweight. In his professional career, he has fought 26 times and left the ring undefeated each time, with 20 opponents failing to hear the final gong. Opetaia began his professional career in August of 2015 after winning gold at the Oceania Championship, and he spent his first 15 fights quietly building up himself. His first notable success came in June of 2018 when he knocked out his fellow Australian Curtis Pegararo in the second round, giving himself a nice gift for his 23rd birthday. After 2 warm-up bouts in November of 2019, the Australian southpaw made a significant leap in competition. His compatriot Mark Flanagan, a former world title contender, was no easy opponent. However, Jai breezed through the experienced and tough challenger. After knocking Flanagan down twice, he claimed a stoppage victory after the 8th round when his opponent's corner threw in the towel.
Flanagan, got anything on the horizon?
Yeah, looking to fight on December the 24th today.
Excellent, me too. And back to the action, look at these
judges of this second round, who's had a huge period. He's responded with plenty. He's digging to the body again to end the round.
Jai's relaxed.
Oh, low blow from Mark Flanagan, and Opetaia goes down hard and hit. I don't know if that was intentional, but
dare I say, he needed it then. Eating up off the jab. Occasionally he'll disregard the jab and go with the shot.
He certainly does, and he's trying to do it, but there it is, that left hand.
Follow that with the right hand.
Flanagan.
I think
Flanagan put it against the ropes.
Just getting him down. Everything Jai's doing is working ahead, and of course.
Against some of the bigger fighters.
That is a huge shot. Flanagan says, what about him? Where's my 5 minutes? That shot.
He's not seeing it at all. And Jai looks shows him. He's caught Jai some clean shots and Jai's won him.
10 seconds in.
But he is starting to close that distance.
Yeah.
Obviously taken her in now, but he's certainly in closer. Let's see.
Obviously that's his strategy, to break down the body and try and slow Jai. We see so much of boxing in the media nowadays. You talk about levels, people always...
levels. That left hand is at the second knockdown in exactly the same way.
It's getting close, it's getting close. The corner's looking very close to now.
As Opetaia throws big shots, and
practice, target practice. He's been even breathing heavy, he's just target practice.
John's definitely passed.
Flanagan's had enough, and that's about time.
First look at this.
Opetaia just toying with him.
At the end of the last round, his corner will look very, very closely. If he makes it.
This round, I think.
This could be the Mark Flanagan. Let's get into that corner. It's taking so much punishment.
Yet despite this triumph, he soon returned to relative obscurity. Opetaia's big opportunity finally came on July 2nd of 2022. It was his first title fight held in Australia. The 27-year-old Sydney native couldn't afford to let his fellow Australians down, but the challenge was substantial. The IBF champion Latvian Mairis Briedis, despite being 37 years old, was widely considered the strongest fighter in the division and entered the fight as the favorite. The Southpaw challenger started confidently, outplaying the veteran in most exchanges. The Australian set a high pace, landing strong combinations, breaking the champion's nose and stunning him multiple times. However, Briedis wasn't ready to give up this title so easily.
With a nice left hand and does so again. Right up to the fight.
That's nice punching by Jai, good evasive skill.
Opetaia just second guesses, then he throws a beautiful right. And Briedis felt it. And Opetaia is his world title fight. Briedis. And now he comes to attack again. And the Latvian star is clear. 1-2. Good right hand from Briedis. 37-year-old champion. Who comes out with a nice right hand and jabs well too, this Briedis. Big. You want to slow Opetaia down. But he's boxing.
Easy to do to win the fight, Lee. On this stage, that's all you wanted.
About what is happening here. Exceeding their expectations as the right hand from Briedis gets through.
And a left hook.
And again, the powerful champion Mairis Briedis tested, and he's passed it so far. As he takes a jab straight to the nose again, and he returns 1-2 Briedis. They tangle. Nice shot as well from Opetaia as the crowd surges. Oh, big shot. Major shot. He was rocked. Oh, here comes champions on the chase. He's hurt Opetaia, who has to cover up and needs to hang on. They will their man on. Throws his right hand. Tries to get back to where he was, and the left hand will help. He gets it out there again. Uppercut is a good one from... Right hand again from Briedis.
From the 7th round on, the Latvian upped his aggression, and Jai couldn't sustain the pace he'd kept.
Uppercut from Briedis again.
Yeah, landed again.
Title fight. Opetaia showing incredible champions. Briedis.
Final 3 rounds went entirely to the Riga native, but Jai's early lead on points was enough for him to claim the title, with 2 116-112 scores and 1 115-113 in his favor.
Staying on his feet and hanging on. What a fight we've seen. Briedis the invincible.
As it later emerged, Jai suffered a dangerous jaw fracture early in the fight, making his victory even more impressive. The new champion spent over a year recovering. Returning to the ring in September of 2023, Jai easily defended his title, stopping previously undefeated Briton Jordan Thompson in the 4th round of a completely one-sided fight.
So physically well, this constant moving from Opetaia. Foot again, the body, he takes Inkin, he feints with not only hand but his feet. Tyre.
4 with 6 Thompson under pressure, the opening round. Back backs off into his own corner.
Shots over the top. He's firing back though, Jordan Thompson.
Opetaia looking composed on the inside.
But he's come straight back.
Big exchange of shots, and now Thompson under pressure once again. How much is left with 2 minutes to chance here of a very early finish? It fires back.
That's again.
Ended up Opetaia opens up. And again, 10 points.
It's still he needs to hold the bell now. Stop. Engage it and take control of Opetaia's left hand.
Thompson now going on the front of that opening round. But Jordan Thompson switches the attack now.
Biting down on the gum shield here, Jordan Thompson. He's giving it one big go, but
half a minute to go.
James DeGale used to say when he was so effective doing it in the world, and right now
he's aggressive on the front, coming in from all angles.
Just another problem to deal with.
Opetaia is having an effect on Jordan, or having an effect.
There's difference in there, but
all round. He has to produce. He goes again. Referee Howard Foster looks on, and that's it. That's the end.
In December of 2023, Opetaia stepped back into the ring on a grand boxing night in Riyadh. This time, he faced another undefeated Briton, Ellis Zorro. By then, Jai was no longer the champion, having been stripped of the IBF title for not agreeing to an immediate rematch with Brady's. I wasn't ready to pass up this fight, though I was sorry to lose the title. I needed to stay active. Plus, to be honest, I was guaranteed a $400,000 purse, and I'd be a fool to turn that down, Jai admitted in an interview. The bout turned out to be an easy payday, as Opetaia brutally knocked out his opponent in the first round, earning the night's best knockout.
brilliant variation with that left hand.
Makes it from a straight left hand to the chin. He turns it around to a hook just like he did there. Very dangerous at all times. Just like that. Beautiful.
He always changing the levels with his shot for opponents to read his work. They have no idea with the too far. Backward. Oh, big shot!
Single shot. Left hand.
Zorro is out. Zorro is out. That's bad news.
He gave an indication of what was to come earlier in the round. And he won. It's all over for Ellis Zorro. The golfing class described here by one single punch, as Opetaia now walks over to his stricken opponent, who is sitting up, being tended to by the medics here at ringside and his own corner. But that was truly devastating.
Devastating and scary. That punch right there and the way that he reacted. I mean, this was an undefeated opponent.
On May 18th of this year, on the undercard of the Usyk Fury fight, Opetaia regained his lost title. Once again, he had to defeat Mairis Bredis. Just like in their first match, the Australian dominated most rounds. And as before, Bredis took the final 3 rounds, forcing his opponent to run around in some moments.
And Bredis walked right into those punches. Bredis back against the rope. Opetaia is forcing him to fight now.
I think Opetaia just moved. Jab.
Bredis with...
Oh, good shot from Bredis there, though.
Oh!
Yeah.
Some memories back there from Opetaia, for Opetaia also.
Who is right, just walking onto the left hand.
I'm not a fan of that at all.
You still want to see.
He's been Opetaia all.
Body shot from Opetaia.
Good shot again there for Opetaia. Because he punches long, just makes it a little bit more difficult for every now and again, but it's not enough.
No, it's not enough. You know, look, the rounds will start creeping by.
Yeah, Barry, I think you mentioned it, that Opetaia really hasn't been hit hard.
My jaw's okay, and start to overthink that.
Confidence in that jaw, but it's the...
You see him with this, it's in our mind, you see him with this wrecking ball hold.
Well, he told me yesterday.
See, in this 8th round,
Lots more traps.
Good work there from Bredis. You know when you're not getting the better of the round, you know it. It's that wall that holds his feet. And then he happened.
It's congealed. It might make it even more difficult.
To be honest.
Yeah, it's been a...
I mean, there was kind of head-to-head, and that's the moment he's...
means you're never going to catch him on the counter. He's too fast for you.
You know, that's what Manny Pacquiao said in his final fight against Ugas. A low blow there.
Oh, tough as breathers there. That right hand really hurt him, didn't it?
Oh, lovely shot.
Hands to be broken.
Here, or do you go out on your shield?
If you can, you...
It's just second best. It's not quick enough.
Good right hand there from him, no, but I don't think he wants to be there now.
Head hunting or looking for silly shots, needless shots, but just
start to throw a hook after the second shot. He pushes him back. Then he can have...
Lawrence Okoli's fighting for the title very soon against the Polish Rosansky.
One, maybe?
Yeah, but Usyk's like 6'3".
Oh, we've had so far on this card.
There was a right hook there from...
But he just can't get close. Cannot get close enough. A legend.
Tonight, he'd have a bit of success maybe, but the Opetaia fights in and out.
Opetaia again couldn't maintain the full distance, but his victory was beyond doubt, with scores of 117 to 111 and twice 116 to 112. Interestingly, before the fight, Opetaia had helped Tyson Fury prepare for his clash with Usyk, and both boxers were reportedly pleased with their sparring sessions.
From round 3 or 4.
Yeah, now Briedis has been reborn. And he is risking it all in what would maybe be his final fight if he doesn't win. Uppercut from Briedis, right hand.
This is unbelievable.
Well, with their first fight, who barely made it to the bell, could...
Suddenly, we're back in the first fight 2 years ago.
Not much time for Briedis to work with, Joe.
Left hand's good work.
Almost there now.
What happens if they do it again in 6 months' time when he's not suffering from inactivity?
Yeah.
Opetaia survives the 12th. Great into the fight for Marius Briedis.
And now the IBF Cruiserweight Champion of the World, Opetaia!
Opetaia's most recent fight took place on October 12th on the undercard of Artur Beterbiev versus Dimitri Bivol. Once again, a British fighter, Jack Massey, took a beating. The one-sided fight was stopped in the 6th round.
Nice little counter left from Jai Opetaia, backed him up.
And it was a good title that he picked up, the European title, and he's a deserving challenger for this IBF belt title.
The feet are just constantly putting Massey under pressure.
And as bad as Massey looks, Chris, Jai Opetaia doesn't even appear to be breathing heavy.
This has been a flawless performance so far for Jai Opetaia.
He's got Massey pinned into this neutral corner, working head and body.
Trying to pick Massey down. We know how tough Massey is. That's going to be a hard task. And when you're in charge of the pace and you're throwing so smoothly and not loading up.
They have thrown in the towel. They have thrown in the towel, and Jai Opetaia gives us a masterpiece of a performance in this world title defense.
Yeah, that was a good call from Joe Gallagher there. That was getting very, very tough, very difficult.
And still, IBF Cruiserweight Champion of the World and Ring Magazine Champion, Jai Opetaia!
Opetaia, with his ice-cold composure, set the pace from the very first seconds. He stepped into the ring like a monolith, confident, focused, and ready to punish every mistake. Everything he did was calculated down to the finest detail. Precise punches, strategic anticipation of Naika's every move. Each time David tried to build a combination, Opetaia was already there, countering or shutting down the attack at its root. Naika tried to keep the distance, but clearly couldn't cope with the tempo and pressure created by the champion. Opetaia had his finger on the pulse, steadily maneuvering his opponent into favorable positions where Naika couldn't escape the heavy blows.
But I mean, if they keep this up, I think Jai will wither it. Jai got to punch in bunches. Nice uppercut on the inside from Jai Opetaia.
Great shots. Like a car accident, these two meeting.
With the right hand. Going to look to finish this and close the show. Naika might be hurt just for attempting.
And in the fourth round, as soon as Naika made another mistake and left himself open, the fight was over.
The first 6 rounds.
Oh, big shot, big shot. Big shot, he's going to stop the fight. Oh, he's going to stop it.
A brutal knockout.
Opetaia has done it.
Just saw some blood.
Jai has everything it takes to become the undisputed world champion in the next 8 to 10 months. The other title holders in the division, Gilberto Ramirez and Noel Gevor, are well within his reach. The boxer himself dreams of a fight against Alexander Usyk. Usyk is a great champion. I think I have the right style to beat him, and I rate my chances highly. It would be an honor to fight the Ukrainian, Opetaia recently said in an interview.